In this head-to-head crypto wallet showdown, we're going to be deciding the winner between the flagship Ledger Nano X wallet and the recently launched Ledger Nano S Plus wallet. By the end of this video, you're going to be able to confidently choose which wallet is best for you if you're in the market for a secure crypto wallet yourself. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more free crypto content that helps you navigate this crazy cryptocurrency space, and make sure you hit the notification bell. It's all free anyway. Now, the first major category that people worry about with hardware wallets is, of course, the coin support. While it's only as useful as it is versatile to secure and use your favorite cryptocurrencies across a wide variety of blockchains. The good news is that both the Ledger Nano X and the Ledger Nano S Plus have the same coin support for over 5,500 plus cryptocurrencies, as well as Ethereum-based NFTs as well. So if you're an NFT investor, that's great. And there's plenty more on the way in terms of coin support. The onboard memory on both devices is large enough to accommodate up to 100 mini apps that manage the signing operations for various blockchains that you wish to use. So we're going to call this one a tie, right up front. Both wallets are at the top of the pile in terms of coin support for hardware wallets on the market. And by the way, I've got a full review for both the Nano S Plus and the Nano X, as well as links to both products in the description and pinned comment of the video if you're interested in checking those out during or after the video. Now, next up is probably what should be at the top of the priority list for most people, but it's a more boring topic, so I get that it's not the top for most people. And that topic is security. Which wallet is most secure? And this one's a bit complex, actually, and the answer that I've come to may actually surprise you. At first glance, like looking at the specs, both wallets have the same CC-EAL 5+ certified secure element for your precious private keys security. Both wallets have a certification and evaluation from the National Agency for Security of Information Systems in France. Both wallets have tightly maintained firmware updates managed through Ledger Live and, of course, signed firmware updates. But there's one wild card here in the mix, and that is Bluetooth, the most controversial feature of the flagship Ledger Nano X device. Now, back in my Ledger Nano X full review, I talked about the realistic security posture of Bluetooth and how Ledger went about protecting users from potential Bluetooth exploits in releasing that product. Now, I think, to be fair, Ledger did a pretty good job on that, to be honest, because the private key never leaves a device. Bluetooth is simply a mechanism to move already signed transactions from the ledger to a smartphone to be broadcast over the internet. But there is the issue of potentially signing something malicious that's fed to your ledger by an external device, and other little Bluetooth concerns that I know really turn people off of buying the Ledger Nano X, especially people that are really security minded. Bluetooth was a huge red flag. For that reason, I'm going to have to say that despite the lack of Bluetooth exploits in the wild to support this theory, the Nano S Plus has an advantage here in theoretical security because it simply has fewer inputs and outputs that really make it a better choice here. It's just the single USB-C port on board. So that's a 1-point advantage to the Nano S Plus, even though that's a controversial one. Moving on to the actual hardware itself, though, the physical build of the device, the build quality. The Ledger Nano X and the Nano S Plus, by a long shot, beat the Nano S, the predecessor to both wallets, by a long margin, by a large margin. But the two of them together are very close to each other in build quality. Both have the same 128 by 64 pixel OLED screen. Both are predominantly plastic chassis and encased or encapsulated by a hinged metal cover that swings to cover the screen of the device when not in use. And both have a 2-button navigation system. Where they start to differ is in size and weight. The Nano X is 34 grams to the Nano S Plus's 21 grams in weight, and it's also slightly larger, but we're talking about 10 millimeters or so nothing huge. As a person with pretty large hands, I can say that the additional size on the Nano X makes it maybe marginally more comfortable to use, and the front-facing buttons are also larger and just better placed on the device as well, so that's a benefit. Finally, the Nano X, I think, ekes out a win in this category because it has slightly more premium feeling materials. The plastic feels better, the metal is better finished, and it feels a more premium product that higher price should fetch. And that may not matter to you, but still, the Nano X is the fair winner in the build quality section. Now, this is another big one, and that is user experience. What is it like to use each wallet and make the most of the features that the wallets provide? Again, the Ledger Live app, the core application, is the main way that you're going to use your wallet on a day-to-day basis, along with other integrations like the browser extension-based wallet MetaMask, for example. The Ledger Live app is well designed, both on desktop and mobile, and I've had overall a great experience with both wallets in tandem with the desktop app because I've been trying to compare apples to apples here. Both wallets let you navigate the menus on the screen with a 2-button navigation system. Left is left, right is right, and both buttons clicked at the same time represents OK or select on the menu. I don't love this navigation system. It's a little clunky, but both work exactly the same way. The Nano X does have that slight advantage because of the aforementioned better size and front-facing buttons, but that's just a minor nitpick. All that said, the Nano X does have one massive advantage here, and that is mobile device support. Where Bluetooth is a concern for security for some, it's a boon in terms of ease of use and convenience for others, because Bluetooth allows users to sign transactions and use their Nano X with the mobile app version of Ledger Live on Android and iOS when they're on the go. This means that the internal battery on the Nano X and Bluetooth connectivity together with a smartphone makes the Nano X a great on-the-go wallet, with no requirement to tether it to a computer with a wire. Now, it's pretty hard to argue that the Nano X is anything but the winner in terms of UX because this feature is a game changer for many people. So that's another point for the Nano X. Now, in terms of pricing, the Ledger Nano S Plus sits right in the middle tier of the product lineup for Ledger between the legacy Nano S, the predecessor, and the Nano X at a price point of about $79 or 73 euros, 63 Great British pounds at the time of recording. Conversely, the Ledger Nano X is the more expensive option, coming in at $149 or 141 euros, 118 Great British pounds. All told, the Nano X is nearly double the price of the Nano S Plus. So if we're operating under the pretense that cheaper is better here, the Nano S Plus also has to be the winner in the price category. And I will admit, price is not the whole story. I want to give you a little bit more context to that by maybe comparing value for money for these wallets. In other words, which one of these wallets offers you the maximum bang for your buck? Dollar for dollar, pound for pound, euro for euro, whatever it is. Now, it's hard to deny that the Nano X offers a big advantage in user experience with mobile app support, but I would weigh that against the theoretical security implications of having Bluetooth on the device, along with that internal battery. That's another thing to note on the Nano X. That internal battery that's required to operate the device without a USB connection is another degradable part that can break or fail, forcing you to buy a new wallet or simply plug it in whenever you use it anyway, which defeats the purpose. With all other things across the board being equal related to coin support and security internals and Ledger Live features, I find it hard to justify spending nearly double the amount of money on the Nano X when the Nano S Plus offers so much functionality for just $79. If you're someone who's sitting there thinking, I have to have mobile app connectivity, maybe it's a different equation for you. But for me, I think most people are going to get all the functionality they need for a much more reasonable price by buying the Nano S Plus over the Nano X. So the winner here, for me personally, is the Nano S Plus for most people. Now here's the bottom line, folks. If you're a beginner who wants to get their first hardware wallet and you want maximum coin support without breaking the bank, or you're a crypto and NFT holder who wants to upgrade their wallet from an old wallet like the Nano S, the Nano S Plus will serve you really, really well for an affordable price. Now, if you want all the features of the Nano S Plus, in addition to a little bit more of a premium build and then Bluetooth and mobile app support for your wallet, then yeah, you should splurge for the Nano X, and you're going to be plenty happy with it if that on-the-go performance is what really matters to you most. So it's kind of about the usage pattern that's going to decide whether you should splurge for the top end or you'll be happy with that happy medium. So what do you think? Which wallet are you thinking is best for you and why? Let me know in the comments. And again, the links for all these products on the official Ledger store are going to be in the description and pinned comment. So please beware of scam stores that are selling fake products with like Google ads and stuff. Happens all the time. Make sure you're using the right web links to get the right product. Now, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out the full reviews for both the Nano S Plus and the Nano X, I've got those on the channel, and I'll link those on the screen here for you to watch if you're still trying to make your decision. And most of all, I hope you and your family have a wonderful week ahead. And until next time, cheers.